Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have finally got a video for you that I've been wanting to do for quite a while. I actually earned this ship some time ago, but I've been so busy over the holidays I haven't even had a chance to chuck a commander in, give it a go and make a video on it. But as you can see, it is the G.KURFÜRST. And yes, it is my first ship from the Bureu, ready to rock and roll. So at the moment I still have the Yamato, and I actually can't think of what the might be like a Shimakaze or something along those lines. I'm probably thinking of one of the other Japanese destroyers, but yeah, I'm also researching another one of the Japanese destroyers. I actually temporarily put a hold on Bureu for a while when I think I did the anniversary package, which sort of made me stop the Yamato. And then when I got a premium as part of one of the packages, I think, I could start researching two ships, I went back to researching the Yamato as well as the G.KURFÜRST. But the G.KURFÜRST was always the first ship that I wanted to get. Anyone out there that will know that I am primarily a German ship lover and player. So this was the one I really wanted to get. I'm sure there's better ships out there, but I do. I love my German ships. So here it is. I finally have it. So now I can finally get some of those Legends missions done, and yeah, I'm very happy and very excited to bring this video to you today. So first off, before I do anything else, let's hide the user interface and have a good look at this ship, because she is absolutely gorgeous. And as you can see, she is massive. Now I'm going to shut my mouth and let's just look at her. Now that is a true monster of a ship. Absolutely gorgeous. I have to say, it's though it doesn't have a camouflage, I have to say that's one of the best looking ships in the game. Some people would argue against that, but God, she's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so let's have a look at a little bit of the details. I actually can't wait to give this ship a play, but I just have not had a chance. So yeah, very excited about this. Okay, so first of all, let's just have a quick look at the upgrades. Now, by the looks of there, I can upgrade to the 420mm guns, which are definitely not small. They add 2 seconds to the reload time, which is 32 seconds, which is actually pretty good for how the caliber of these guns. I think that's pretty even with, well, definitely the American battleships at this sort of tier anyway. I believe this is probably a little bit higher caliber guns. A little bit higher AP shell, well, actually nearly 1,000 more AP damage, 200 more HE damage, and plus 3% to set on fire. So that brings it up to 41%. That's pretty cool. Now I think when it says one in stock, it means that I actually already have that, so it's a free upgrade. I don't really understand how that works, but I'm going to put it in anyway. Okay, so actually, let's have a quick look at the overview before we start mucking around with things. Okay, so the G.KURFÜRST, she has ironclad, above average armor thickness, greater resistance to all forms of armor penetration. That sounds pretty good. Tough, above average base HP rating. Sounds awesome. Superior AP damage, above average AP shell damage. So those AP shells that we're going to be firing off in this predominantly are going to be doing yeah, a lot more damage, which is very cool. Okay, G.KURFÜRST. One of the last stages of a battleship designed for the German Navy, the ship was fitted with triple gun main turrets designed at the outbreak of World War II. The project was developed based on the Navy's combat experience and featured powerful torpedo protection, enhanced horizontal armor, and more advanced AA guns. Year of design 1941. So yeah, she never actually took to the seas, and probably thankfully for some ships and Navy personnel out there. She never did get out there and see some action because that's a pretty deadly ship. Okay, so I'm not going to bother too much with the armour. You can see there she's obviously strongly reinforced on the broadside there for torpedoes, etc. Let's have a look at the stats here. So hit points, nearly 100,000 hit points. That's awesome. Armour 19 to 400 millimeters. Now 400 millimeters of armour is pretty damn decent. Torpedo reduction is only 25%. Huh. But that's still good. Okay, now this is the business end. So she has the 420 millimeter guns. They have a range of 17.3 kilometers, a reload time of 32 seconds, and 180 degree turn time of 40. So that's not too bad. Range is a little bit down, but I think they should be a little bit more accurate. HE shell damage of 5,000, 41% chance to catch on fire. That's really good. Nearly 50% chance to catch on fire. And AP shell damage of 13,500. Secondaries are really good too. She has 128 millimeter guns, and they're times 10 times 2. And they're 7Ks and reload time of 4 seconds. That's really good. HE shell damage of 1,500, chance to set on fire 5. And then she also has the 150s, which are 4x2. Now they are 150 millimeters, so that's great. And they're the same kind of deal. Reload a bit longer though, being much larger guns. 1,700 damage and 8% chance to catch on fire. So she's got some good, pretty decent secondary power there. So I can sort of, I'm thinking a secondary build is almost in order there. Okay, now I'm just going to chuck on this camouflage just for starters. There's no real flags that I have for her, so that'll be an early adopter flag for you. I'm going to put on a little battle booster there. The other ones don't really come into it so much. Okay, so that's now with the nice camo on there. She's looking pretty good. Okay, so she has the typical bonuses here by the look of it. Whether we want to specifically go down the main or secondary gun route. I think I'm just going to put... I am very tempted to put the fire duration on flooding. But let's put the rudder on as normal. Can always change that later. Target acquisition. Now I'm just going to pump that straight on. No other choices there anyway. So the real question is whether we go down the secondary route or help with these main reloads, and I'm going to leave those for now. And of course we upped it to the 420 millimeters. Now I think before she had the 410 millimeters. But anyway, she looks absolutely deadly and ready to kick some ass. Okay, so with my German battleships, I actually have two different, what would you call it? Well, two different commander options. For my sort of close-in brawling battleships, I use Otto Ciliacs. And for those battleships where I'm sort of more looking to use a secondary, what I would call a secondary build, I use Franz von Hipper. Now, I think that's probably what I'm going to be doing with the Kurfürst, going more of a secondary. So I'm going to be looking to be fighting in around that sort of 10k-ish range. Now, as you can see, that's up to the secondary range and the grouping. So let's have a bit of a squiz now. So there you go. We're up to 8Ks firing range. So I'm going to be looking to get into around that 8 kilometer range. That gives me still a little bit of a standoff distance. Something like the Bayern, I would probably try and close in a little bit more. But yeah, I think if I can get down to around that 10Ks, and obviously then you're going to have ships coming in a bit closer to you, then those secondaries are going to come into play. But I'm really excited to see what this main battery can do. So whether we sort of go down the secondary mods, we can, I think if anything, I would up the reload time. But yeah, we could do a lot with these secondaries now. Obviously, the firing range plus 20%, that's going to take us up to around that 10k mark, of course. And then if we go the next secondary option, the battery reload time of another 20%, they're going to be firing like crazy. So that could be a lot of fun. Now, I don't really enjoy playing Tier 7, so when I do play Tier 7, I like to have a little bit more fun. So I do like putting these secondary mods on and coming in and sort of pirate shipping people with my secondaries. Something I really enjoy doing. Because to be honest, I don't really enjoy Tier 7 too much and it'll probably happen in this battle. All that'll happen is this ship will get HE rained on it like it's in a tropical monsoon and will die a slow, agonising death to fire. But anyway, let's have a first game in the Kurfürst. Okay, I'm going to enjoy a little bit of coffee here while we're waiting. It can only help. I hope everyone's doing well and getting the Big Mammy campaign done, which is on at the moment. I've just completed that myself, and I think it was yesterday popped up my video on the Massachusetts. It's finally allowed me to get to the Kurfürst and actually have a game in it and bring everyone a video. Yeah, been really excited about this. I think I've actually had this ship sitting there for well over a week and just haven't even had a chance to touch it. It's quite funny. Now, I'm very interested to give this ship a test out. I'm not going to try and win the game for us, and I know I probably should be doing that, but this is just a bit of a test. We're going to see what the HE can do, see what the AP can do. I want to try and get in there and get the secondaries in action. And hopefully we can even get hit with some torpedoes, because I want to see what that torpedo protection is like. And these guns are absolutely insane. Very much like that. Okay, so there's 2 enemy Kurfürst and a Yamato on the other team, and there's 1 Yamato on our team. So looks like we're a bit up against it already. Although I do prefer having the extra cruiser to the destroyer. A lot of times in these top tier battles, the destroyers get spotted and taken out pretty early. So I'm going to actually come over, and I'm going to join the Yamato. Let's put our 2 big ships together and form a bit of a duo of destruction. This camo actually looks pretty cool on her. Those guns are nice and big. Can't wait to see what these guns can do. Okay, so we've got HE loaded at the moment. Excuse me while I have another sip of my coffee. Should have put more milk in that. Alright, so I have to say I'm not totally displeased with the manoeuvrability and sort of speed. And actually, you know what? I got so caught up in the guns, we never actually had a look at the rest of the stats for this ship. But it's all good. Maybe we can come back to those in a later date. I've been spotted. Okay, let's see. She's not moving much, so I'm hoping that that's going to see what kind of firing arc these guns have. Pretty level. And we've got a 41% chance of fire, and there we go. So I'm pretty sure, I mean, I would imagine, with every broadside, or every salvo, let's say, you're probably going to be you should be starting a fire, really. Which is pretty cool. So let's fire off another one. See if we can do it again. These guns make a pretty nice sound. Oh, well there you go. I guess going by those odds then, the next salvo should cause a fire. we're going to have a shot at this Baltimore here. Now she's obviously moving a little bit faster. So I'm just obviously going to be guessing a little bit here. Oh, no, I won't be doing that. So we can do a bit of a shot here. Okay, let's just have a shot. I don't think I'm going to be hitting, but you know, there's always a bit of luck involved. No. Okay, well I'm pretty happy with the HE, so I reckon let's switch over to AP. Oh, everyone's going the other way. So, oh well, it's going to be a good test for us here. Hopefully we can test out these AP rounds on someone with a little bit lower armor. Or even the Yamato. Is she looking right at me? I think she is. Oh no, she's looking at the Odin. Okay, well, this is probably a pretty good test. Now, it doesn't look like she's really moving, or if she is, it's very slow. Let's hold off on that just for a moment. Okay, so we've got a destroyer down our end, obviously. Would actually be not bad firing off a bit of a salvo like this, but I don't think I'm going to really be doing any damage. Oh, well, let's have a shot, hey? Bit of a wasted shot, I think, but why not? No damage done. Not really that much of a surprise, is it? Okay, here we go. Okay, so we've got another KURFÜRST, so I'm going to try and angle a little bit here. Let's see what she... obviously a KURFÜRST is going to fire at us pretty quickly. I'm imagining HE rounds, but I could be wrong. Now she's firing AP. Okay, let's see what these APs can do. I think that's enough of an angle to do some damage. Not a massive amount of damage. Let's see if we can get another one off. Okay. Now hopefully we can turn back. Get a bit of an angle happening. Okay, not bad. Okay, so we're going to consider this our test here. Our secondaries are going. Let's see what these APs can do now. Not bad. It's about 20,000. My maths isn't very good, so sorry if I was wrong. Now, I'm going to wait till he fires off another salvo. Okay, now we're going to turn. We'll get him a nice broadside here and let our... see what our secondaries can do here. See what our main guns can do there. And again, it's about 30,000. And again, that's about 16,000? But it's going to be her turn to broadside us now. Looks like she's mostly using HE. One of our guns is disabled there by the look of it. I think that was us earlier. Look at those secondaries go. Yeah, that's great. That's why I love these kind of ships. Oh, that didn't do much. This one should finish her off. Okay. Now, normally I would turn here and try and lick my wounds, so to speak. But we're not here to lick our wounds, we're here to test out this ship, so let's keep on going. I'm pretty happy with that though. As you can see, she handled those angles pretty well. And those guns are pretty damn deadly. We got 26 secondary hits, which would have definitely helped us. I mean, probably didn't do a great deal. Okay, that was a good bounce there. Okay, so now it's our turn to give a bit of a broadside. If I can get a nice one here. One goes one. Now I think these guns, I'm probably firing, I'm used to firing at sort of waterline here. I need to aim a little bit higher, I think, with these guns. Probably not that high, but I am in a bit of trouble here. And hopefully this guy's going to give me a bit of support. I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive this contest. I'm trying to angle as much as I can. But between the two of us, I think we should be able to take him out, or at least most of him. Really not getting quite as good a hits as I was earlier, but my secondary should be firing off in a moment. And there they go. Not super accurate, but you get what you pay. You get what you pay for with secondaries, don't you? At least they're reasonably high caliber. Okay, I'm going to turn now, and hopefully this broadside is going to do the damage. He's starting to turn. He knows what I'm going to try and do here. Oh, they didn't really do much. I'm in trouble, I think. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a great deal. I'm in trouble. Okay, well, I'm not hating on that. That is pretty damn cool. Now, our buddy over here, the Richelieu, should be able to take him out, no worries. And that leaves them down to 1 battleship, 2 cruisers, and 2 destroyers. Hopefully our team might be able to do that. That's very cool. Okay, so let's return to port for a moment here. Let's have a look at a bit more of these stats. I did get hung up on the artillery. Okay, so maximum speed 27.8, which actually isn't too bad for how big she is. Turning circle radius is reasonably large at over 1,000. Rudder shift time is 16.5, which we did chuck the bonus on there. Concealment of 15.4 by sea, 12.9 by air, 2 detectability range guaranteed. It's pretty good. Detectability while in smoke 15.5. Okay, so yeah, you know, it's what you really expect. Now the question is, what are we going to do here? Now I would love the aiming systems mod, as this allows us to, the dispersion of that main battery is a little bit haphazard. Bringing that down would be good. We don't have torpedo launchers, so that is a waste. Secondary battery firing range of +5 and dispersion of -5 is always good. So I'm just trying to think ahead here. If we did do that, our next choice is bringing down the reload time. The traverse speed doesn't really bother me too much, as with these kind of ships, you're usually trying to get into a position where you're not really having to traverse anyway, in my opinion. So the 12% reload time would actually be pretty good. You'd be looking at under 30 seconds. Or we just go nuts on our secondary battery and make that reload time, you know, very, very low. I'm actually going to be leaving that for now. I think that's something I'm going to come back and figure out in the future. But yeah, pretty happy with this ship. You know, anytime you get a ship like this for free, I think is great. So make sure you get in that Bureu and make use of your research time, and just remember to log in each day, because I believe if it only keeps going if you log in each day. So I did notice that when I was away over Christmas, I think I came back and it had sort of been paused. So make sure you just, even if you log in each day, just get your free crate and log out. That keeps it going. I'm really excited about this ship, and very, very happy to finally have a legendary ship. It's felt like forever since I started researching in the Bureu. And, very happy to have this ship. So yeah, so thanks for watching today. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you'll check out some of the other World of Warships videos on my channel. Believe me, I've got a lot of them. And I really look forward to hopefully bringing some video of a future game with this ship in it, bringing it to you soon, so you can have a little bit more of a look at the action. She's a beautiful ship, and very happy to finally have her. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.